Here's Masters of Sex, Season 1, Episode 4. Thank you for coming. The effect Virginia Johnson has on the men around her. Dr. Masters, of course. Dr. House, of course. Now we introduction to her ex-husband, etc. It's almost like the Episode 3 was Masters' origin story. You can also recall that Johnson is her origin story. And this is a woman who knows herself and she knows her body. And it's something that men can't stop thinking about. It's like she's an evolved creature. To use what Dr. Haas said about her, it's like the Wizard of Oz analogy. Once you go to Oz and everything's in color and everything is perfect, you can't go back to black and white. You can't go back to Kansas. And it's almost like Virginia Johnson has something that she's figured out about herself. And the other woman in the show, another woman that everybody kind of runs into, still live in a man's world in this 1950s setting, whereas like Virginia Johnson lives in her own world, which makes the man attractive, which is the whole irony of sexuality, of power, of what this show is all about. The introduction to Master's mom. She's now independent, but where was she when her dad was beating Dr. Masters up? Where was her independence then? She just stayed in the dark and let the man be the man. Now that the man is gone, she can kind of bring her independent. And Masters kind of like is offended by that because she can't be. Why couldn't she be like Johnson? Like back, why couldn't Johnson be his mom? And of course, we're getting all Freudian here about the whole aspect of. We sometimes sexually are attracted to people that are not our moms, or sometimes we're attracted to people that are our moms. It depends on the relationship that you have with your mother. But it all kind of comes down with the mother if you believe in that Freudian aspect of things. Johnson takes the lead in the metaphor of taking the lead at the dance. And for many men, that is something that they really like. They are exhausted being in charge of this 1950s world. They want someone to take the lead, and they want women to kind of step up in a way. Of course, that's half the men, and then the other half don't want them. So that's what makes the world in a complicated and interesting place, especially the Western world where we're past survival and we're like getting to the nitty gritty of what we're all about. That's my 2 cents.